Welcome to Two Guys.
A girl.
and an MBA.
Charlie Kirk was murdered. I watched the uncensored video. Did anybody out there, you know, I
No.
had when I saw there was a censored version, I had to watch it, and it was pretty horrible to watch. He gets shot in the neck and he bleeds out, and you wonder if his kid in the audience, his wife in the audience, they wouldn't confirm yes or no. I tried to figure it out, but I'm not sure if they confirmed it yet. But I don't agree with Charlie Kirk, a lot of his points of view, but I don't think anybody should be taken out like that. What are your guys' thoughts?
First of all, I must say, you start like he was killed, he was murdered, but you are smiling. It's not okay, for my opinion. So, and even right now,
Yeah, that's not
uh,
cool.
it's like it's not okay. So we also can think about why we talk about killing such easy way. Who cares what he told? Because I even didn't know him until this situation. I don't know and didn't know about his um, view and agenda and everything. But in general, I know, okay, the man was killed. It's not okay, and we shouldn't. And because people right now, humanity, oh, something happening, it's funny, not funny, but we still thinking, oh, something news. What is the news? Oh, murder. Good. Let's discuss it. So and again, it's time to think about maybe right now, all of us, humanity, become like thinking about it's normal. It's new normal for current moment. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's interesting because you don't know who he is. You're not from this part of the world. And we're all like guilty of like making it like a little thing, right? And making jokes or taking sides on it. But you're right, the humanity of assassinating somebody is like that should be the leading story. Like where has that ever been, the new normal? That has never been. I mean, throughout the course of history, it's always been a horrible thing to do. And yeah, it was a horrible thing. And I didn't watch the real video because, again, I didn't want to glorify his death. I agreed with a small percentage of what he said. I didn't agree with a lot of what he said, but I think his right to say it was the thing that should be defended. He had the right to say it. I mean, what was he doing? Just because ideas can inspire people to do things good and bad. But conversations don't assassinate you. There is no equation where that makes any sense whatsoever. So, yeah, that was when I heard about it, I was like horrified. And in America, you're having an assassination every couple of months now. Like it's wild. They just assassinated. I think they shot some police officers last week. I can't keep track anymore. It's out of control.
Uh, I mean, my first exposure to Charlie Kirk was on South Park. I'll be honest. I had no idea who he was.
He loved it. Yeah,
And he
yeah,
loved it. South Park
yeah.
parodied him. And then after he died, I saw a clip of Charlie Kirk laughing at the parody and enjoying that he was on South Park. And I thought, wow, even if I disagree with him, that's a pretty cool guy that, gets parodied on South Park, unlike Kanye who or Tom Cruise who tried to sue them or whatever. And, you know, so that was my first exposure to Charlie Kirk on South Park. And then a few weeks later, he's shot and killed. And I was just like, whoa, like just shocking. Like I immediately started thinking back to like Malcolm X and MLK and then RF, Robert Kennedy in the 60s and all these like left leaning people that were assassinated, and I thought, is like the trend reversed now? And the next thought I had was when I found out what he was saying, that he was the irony that he's talking about gun violence and then he gets, shot in the neck. And he famously, some outlet I saw quoted him as saying, well, if a few people have to die, I'm paraphrasing, a few people have to die every year, for us to have the Second Amendment and gun rights, then so be it. And, that's the brutal, tragic irony that, yeah, that he's one of those that died for the sake of us to all have gun rights in America, right? And then the like inhuman part of my brain flipped the switch and said, you know, well, good, he's a hypocrite and he got what he deserved. And then I immediately, came back to my humanity and was like, well,
Hmm.
wait, he has two kids, and so I'm not gonna. But what you're having now online is people had that first thought that I had just because they don't agree with him. Okay, it's good that he was murdered, they're saying, because he was hypocritical about it or whatever their disagreement with him was. And then they're going out and saying that in public and joking about it and you know, yeah, I don't agree with that at all. I think he had the right to have all the crazy views he had, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think I remember last year I was traveling and that's when they attempted to assassinate Donald Trump and I was at dinner with a bunch of my
Was it the
friends.
first time or the second time?
The
No, the
second or
first
third
no the
time or
first
so.
the first time in July and
Hmm.
then they all started saying the same thing. Oh, well, look, he deserved it. And I'm like, are you guys crazy? Like, what is wrong with you is that, I understand it's in your brain, but to say it in public, I mean, everybody's got these weird things in their brain, but you filter it through,
You,
That's
like
why you have a
decency.
brain to filter.
please consider subscribing below.
Thank you for being with us. Please leave your comments, feedback, what you think about us, and see you in the next podcast. Bye.